Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and we're bringing you Week 4 coverage of the college football season. Indiana at Michigan here. What are your keys to victory for the Hoosiers to pick off the Wolverines in the Big House?
Keys to victory for Indiana: number one, Ben Chappell should have some success against that Wolverines secondary, which is a weak spot of that team. I think he completes 68% of his passes, so he's going to do fine against that Wolverines secondary. Two, they want to stay disciplined against the spread that Michigan runs, and that's why defensive tackle Larry Black is going to have to be key, because the way to stop the spread is right up the middle. The defensive tackle is the most important element of stopping the spread, because if you have to double team the D tackle, it leaves up one-on-one opportunities for everyone else. You have a man free to come in and crash the spread option that they like to run. Also, the big backs must continue the success that they're having at Indiana. I like all those big backs. You have Demetrius McCray, 5'11", 209. You have Trey Burgess, 6'1", 230. You also have Darius Willis, 6'1", 220. All big backs, all can run. Those are the keys for Indiana.
Well, they had a great defensive end in Greg Middleton also, but the Wolverines have been showing their grit. I mean, not defensively. Of course, against the Eastern Michigan game, they gave up a lot of points, and their secondary needs some help. Donovan Ward, Boubacar Sissoko needs to play a lot better, but that option with Tate Forcier getting out of the pocket and throwing to those guys, Junior Hemingway and Greg Matthews, a great offense Rich Rodriguez has right now in Ann Arbor. How do they avoid the upset?
Keys to victory for Michigan: number one, that red zone defense has to tighten up, because Indiana is 71% scoring in the red zone, so they have to tighten up on their red zone D. Also, Michigan has to play 4 quarters of football. They have to play outstanding the whole game, because in the second and fourth quarters is where Michigan has problems stopping teams, and they give up a lot of points at the end of both halves. So they have to tighten that up. And 3, they have to attack Indiana vertically. Indiana can be thrown against. Indiana has a real stout run defense. They have to complete some passes. One thing I do like about Michigan is they showed last week they can run the ball, but they have to attack Indiana vertically in order for them to win this game.
As the coach, those closing out each half and starting each half is very vital, and Michigan needs to lock down in those minutes over there. Greg Robinson, he leads the defense. I like Michigan 30-21 in this game.
I'm going to take Indiana in the upset, because I think Indiana has a nice defense, and they've shown in the last 3 games they've gotten better offensively. I like Chappell throwing the football, and I like those 3 running backs running the ball, and Indiana can play 4 quarters.
For more Week 4 coverage of college football, visit footballgameplan.com/NCAA.